Murray Davison fully recovered. He trained yesterday. Alan Mellis is making good progress. He should start light goalkeeping duties the start of next week. And David Robertson's back in full training, but obviously he's not available yet in terms of first team matches. So we've been quite fortunate, and the injuries have been we haven't had that many injuries, and those that we have, Fergal's got them back pretty quick. So other than Alan Mellis, have a full squad to pick from.
Yeah, it's always a difficult venue to go up to Pittodrie. Started the season really well. I think they've kind of tailed off a little bit the results, so we'll see how it goes on Saturday. It's obviously going to be difficult, but I think when we play well, I think we've always got to be confident of taking a result.
Do you enjoy playing against a former team?
Of course, it's good to go back against your former clubs. Always a little bit special, so yeah, looking forward to the game tomorrow, hopefully involved.
Obviously last week a 4-0 defeat away to Dundee United. Do you see that as a blip?
Yeah, I think so. I mean, we've been speaking about it a lot this week, and I think in parts of the games I think we've played well. I don't think it was a 4-0, and I think it's important that we put a result of that to the back of our minds. Like Ross County did against us. They obviously had a heavy defeat here, but they bounced back with a good win, and that's what we've got to look to do tomorrow.
They've brought in a lot of experienced players, and they had a lot of quality from last year, and the likes of McGinn. And I think they're one team that people would look at, and wouldn't say be certainties for top six, but they have a good chance of top six, and possibly even a team that maybe could push the likes of Motherwell and that for second place again.
I think it was revealed this week that Willie Flood can't play. How big a bonus is that for St Johnstone?
Well, it'll only be a bonus if we play well. I mean, we players. We do look at the opposition, of course, and we do take into account who's missing. But at the end of the day, if we don't turn up and do our bit of the job, because they've got adequate replacements. But he is an experienced player. They've also Barry Robson, who's been out injured, and possibly he is as well. So they may be missing one or two. But we can't go into the game thinking that because they have players missing that it's going to make it any easier, because that's not going to be the case.
Is there something extra to the game as well? Derek McInnes, former St Johnstone manager, being manager of Aberdeen.
I don't think so. And maybe it's special for Derek, but from our point of view, I don't think it is. Maybe one or two of the players, but Derek's done a good job here, and he's moved on, and obviously been at Bristol and now Aberdeen. So I don't think. I think maybe any former manager player likes to do well against their previous club. So Derek maybe have a wee bit more incentive to do well, but I'm sure he's just looking like myself to get back to winning ways in the league.
Aberdeen this week involved in the League Cup. Does that give us kind of an advantage, being a bit more fresh?
I don't think so at this stage of the season, Ross. I think it's early doors. We've experienced it in Europe as well, where we're able to come back after being away in Rosenborg and do well against Arch, and even less time to recover. So I can't see that being a problem for them.
This week, obviously, we were drawn against Hamilton Academical in the League Cup. How do you feel about that?
It's a difficult one, because the way the draw was, they're probably the informed team, top of the division. Beating Kilmarnock at Rugby Park as well was a really good result. So they're playing really well, full of confidence. So it will be a difficult game, but like I say, on my day, if we play well, I think we're confident of beating anyone.
I think it'll be a difficult tie, particularly away from home. I do believe they've got a new plastic pitch down as well, which will be a change for us from playing on grass. But if you don't get a home draw, obviously you want a club from out with the Premiership, and to get a First Division club, it gives us a good opportunity to go through.
Last one away from St Johnstone, obviously that's the English Football League, English Premier League, 2 weeks into now. Who would you tip for the title this year?
I just think with Mourinho coming back, I fancy Chelsea. It's just coming back, and the signings he's made. You signed Eto'o as well. I think it'll be a good signing for them. I think they'll probably just tip Man United.
Chelsea are obviously going to spend money again. Mourinho going back. Man City are spending money. I think Arsenal, will start spending. I think it really be between 5 clubs: Arsenal, Man City, Chelsea, Man United, and my old team Spurs. I think they'll do quite well this year. They've obviously had the nod that Bale's going, because I don't think Daniel Levy would be spending that money normally, and they've bought really well. So I couldn't really call it. One thing I'll say is it's going to be one of them 5.